Good morning again. Well, we've had quite a chilly start to the day over the western part of South Africa. A thick band of fog has settled in along that western coastline this morning. This satellite also shows quite a bit of low cloud over the southern part of South Africa, as well as some low cloud and fog pushing in over the eastern part. But as you'll see, very clear conditions over the rest of the country. A strong high pressure keeping those things dry, and then also allowing those temperatures to really increase into the afternoon. In fact, we're expecting a predominantly dry day across South Africa on Monday. A very slight chance of thundershowers into the afternoon, and that's mainly along the escarpments. Includes parts of Mpumalanga, as well as the interior parts of KwaZulu-Natal. Our rain and cloud forecast shows that cloud over the eastern parts. We're expecting very hot and uncomfortable weather, especially over the central part of the country for today. And then you'll see that fog along the west coast, with the possibility of thundershowers forming over the eastern interior as we head into Monday afternoon and evening. They say Weather Service have issued a warning for a high fire danger rating over the western part of South Africa, with runaway fires possible within the shade of red, and they've issued a heatwave advisory that includes the parts of the Northern Cape, the Northwest and the Free State, with that very hot weather persisting at least until Friday. Now, everyone's always talking about the hot weather, so what exactly is a heat wave? It's not just whether it's hot in a particular place, but it's particular for a special station. So we have hot weather persisting for at least 3 days or more, and that has to be 5 degrees above the average temperature for the hottest month of the year. So for instance, in Johannesburg, if the hottest temperature for the year is 27 degrees, we have to have a maximum of 32 for 3 days or more. Now, what's Johannesburg's temperatures been doing over the last couple of days? Well, we actually had quite a cool week last week. We'll see that on Thursday we had a high of only 23 degrees, but with those temperatures steadily increasing to 31 on Sunday. And then our forecast temperature for today is 32, with those temperatures increasing into the second part of the week. So it has to remain above 32 for at least 3 days or more before it's officially a heat wave in Gauteng. But of course, heat wave over the central parts from today. Stay hydrated, avoid direct sunlight, wear loose clothing and light clothing. And of course, if you are heading outdoors, make sure you wear a hat and a sunblock if heading out. Now, here's your weather forecast across South Africa for today. 34 degrees for Pretoria, 32 for Johannesburg. Here are the heat wave conditions into Vryburg at 38 degrees, 29 as we head towards Mbombela and Ermelo expecting a few thundershowers later on. In the Free State, we're also expecting heat wave conditions over the western parts of Welkom and Bloemfontein at 36, Ladysmith with the possibility of thundershowers at 35, and Pietermaritzburg at 30 degrees, with a hot day over the eastern Cape interior. Warm as we head towards the coastline, with highs heading into the middle and upper 20s. You'll see northeasterly winds all the way through to East London, with strong winds in the forecast between Port Elizabeth and Durban, with a 2-metre northeasterly swell along that eastern coastline. Uncomfortably hot for Beaufort West and Oudtshoorn at 41. Still hot over the western Cape interior, out of the ocean allowing for milder weather as we head towards the coastline. You'll see a southeasterly wind for Plettenberg Bay, Mossel Bay and Cape Agulhas, with a westerly wind for Muizenberg and a 3-metre easterly swell along the south coast. 42 degrees for Uppington and Prieska, 39 as we head towards Kimberley, with a warm day for Langebaan at 30 with a fresh northwesterly wind. You'll see southwesterly winds for Alexander Bay, with a 1.5-metre southwesterly swell along the west coast. On Tuesday, temperatures continue to increase across the interior, with a bit of light rain for Mbombela at 31, Cape Town with cooler weather at 25 and a few drops of rain as well. And then temperatures continue to rise as we head into Wednesday, with highs in the mid-30s for Gauteng. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. I'll be back again with details a bit later on.